Have you ever dealt with a nightmare homeowners association? Well, this story takes the cake. A man loved his new house, especially the spacious backyard. It was his private little slice of paradise. But his peaceful life took a sharp turn when the HOA announced plans for a new community garden right next to his property line. He was a bit concerned, but he figured as long as they stayed on their side, it would be fine. Construction started, and he noticed something odd. The garden seemed to be creeping closer and closer to his fence. Day by day, it felt like his yard was shrinking. He brought it up at an HOA meeting, but the board president, a real stickler for the rules, just brushed him off. "We've reviewed the plans, everything is in order," she said dismissively. Other neighbors started to gossip, with some even accusing Mark of trying to hoard community space for himself. He felt isolated and frustrated. The final straw came when they installed a large decorative fountain that was clearly over his property line. He knew he wasn't crazy. He decided to do the one thing the HOA could argue with. He hired a professional surveyor. The day the surveyor came, the whole neighborhood was watching. He planted bright pink flags, marking the true boundary. And the result was shocking. Not only was the fountain on Mark's land, but a solid 10-foot wide strip of the entire community garden was built on his property. Armed with an official land survey, he went back to the HOA. The board was stunned into silence. They had two choices: either tear down a huge chunk of their brand new, expensive garden, or come to an agreement with him. Tearing it down would be a financial disaster and a huge embarrassment. So, they had to negotiate, and that's where he got his perfect revenge. He didn't demand they destroy it. Instead, he proposed a simple, legally binding solution. The HOA could keep the garden where it was, but they would have to lease the land from him. Every single month, the HOA now has to cut a check to him for a land use fee, so now the very same board that dismissed him and tried to take his yard space has to pay him for the privilege of using it. He gets to enjoy his yard, watch the fountain, and collect a nice little payment every month, all thanks to their mistake. A beautiful lesson in why you should always check the property lines. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this story, be sure to like and subscribe for more.